You guys, welcome. I'm Parshvik. On this channel we talk a lot about money online as a creative person, as an artist. Let's dive in. Today we're going to take a look at the Zazzle update, the Zazzle designer dashboard update. That's definitely going to help you a lot in designing your products and gonna take it to the next level. You might have come across this update. I don't know if you're coming across your new section on the Zazzle designer dashboard. If you're not, then here I am to tell you what exactly the update and how to use it and actually showcasing you on the laptop. Let's dive in. Give this video a big thumbs up, consider subscribing, turn on the bell notification. Whenever I post new videos, you're gonna get notified about it. And recently I've launched the holiday sales masterclass. If you're looking forward to make more money on this holiday, this masterclass is exactly for you. At this particular time, it's 20% off. The coupon code link is in description, like link of the masterclass is in description along with the coupon code as well. So you can use the coupon code at the checkout to get 20% off. At this particular time, it's 20% off, and this offer can end at any time soon. If you're interested, check it out, this masterclass, because this masterclass I'm going deep diving into talking about real tips and strategies and tips and tricks that actually work to help you make sales for holidays. Not just this quarter for holiday, but any kind of holiday, Valentine, Easter, Mother's Day, Father's Day, 1 day, 2 day holiday, whatever is coming all throughout the year. It's gonna help you to make money and it's worth it. The link is in the description if you're interested, check it out. Anyways, let's dive onto my laptop and let's take a look at this update. So here we are, and I pick up the product, the phone case, for the purpose of this tutorial. Now it's applicable to any kind of product, okay? And here we are. So the update is, we're gonna use the text option for the sake of this update, and also I'm gonna showcase in the images as well, because this update is applicable to the images as well and to the text as well, to the both. So let's just take a text, and I'm gonna type over here Anastasia. That's what is coming in my mind, if I'm right. No, it's applicable to any kind of text. It doesn't really necessarily mean that whatever I'm typing is the only one. I'm using this font. You can change the font. The update is about the opacity. You might have come across this update is actually the opacity. So what's gonna happen if it's 100% right now. So if I'm gonna make it 57, look at the change. You see how the update is going? And if I actually 21, it's like how you barely see the text. See, opacity is actually allowing you to make the things opaque, make the text opaque, based on the design, based on the image, especially if you're using the text over graphics. I'm going to show you in a second what I really mean by that, but listen to me. Especially when you are using an images or graphics, and on top of that you're putting and placing the text, then this opacity option really comes handy, whether it's you are using it for image, graphic, or for the font. So this is the feature, the opacity. This is a very important feature. Let's see if I can go above 100. Let's see how much it is. Well, let's check 120. Is that kind of thing is there? Wow. No. Only 100 is there. 100 is the maximum limit. There is no 120. So I think it's 0 to 100. The opacity limit is there. 0 to 100. That's what I see. Anyways, let's check out with the images. So for example, if I take this particular image, this is an image, and I'm gonna put it as a fill, because to showcase you exactly what I was telling before, and I'm just gonna make it in the center, a little bit like this, okay, or a little bit down. No, I think this is perfect, and I'm gonna take it as a backward, so get the text comes in the front. Now this is the text. Now I can now this text is actually working perfectly well with the design, because this design has a white background, and you can see how it's gonna look like. If I just click over to the done, you can see how it's actually looking like here, right? But if I'm using a dark color image, for example, let's change the filter of this of this image. Let's take something darker. Maybe I don't see any darker one. So let's just pick up another image. Or what we can do is, I'll just gonna show you exactly the opacity of this image as well, and then we will test drive how it works. Okay, so this image, let's just go over and check its opacity. So turn on the filter, scroll down, and here we got the opacity, right? This is the section of opacity. It's 100% right now. and I did 42. You barely see anything, right? And I can increase it, I can decrease even more, and you can see how it's working. So you can set the opacity. You can also use this feature especially if you're targeting for the vellum invitations where their flap cover is there, and there you can have this kind of thing. Okay, let's go and pick up some dark picture that I have on my screen right now. Okay, let's pick up this one, this image. Okay, so I'm just going to delete this image, and I'm going to take this one and put it as a fill. So this is a dark one. Okay, and if I use it as a backward, so you barely see the font here. Like if I keep it in the light, then you can see, otherwise you cannot see because it's dark. So that means I want this font to be light so that it's visible, and we are putting this font on this image. So what I'm going to be doing for this font, I'm going to be using the opacity feature. Well, opacity feature doesn't work that great. I mean, we can use the opacity, but it's not working that great. What if I use the opacity feature for the image? I mean, we are just seeing how it's going to work out. So let's do this. Wow, perfect. So now you see we have used the opacity for the image and the text is visible. Now I have used 51. I can increase a little bit of the opacity and I still see the font, still see the image, and it works pretty well. So this feature is amazing, especially if you're using a dark background, and on top of that, if you have the light text, light colored font, or you're using a dark background and you have like, if you are using a dark background and you're having a dark font, like I used the black colored font, more dark picture and the black font, and it didn't work that well. So I have to decrease the opacity either of the text or either of the graphic. Or if I'm using both the light, then I have to increase the opacity of one or decrease the opacity of other, whatever. So it works like this. So I'm just showcasing you how to use the opacity. Like for a lot of the people would be like, why do I need even this feature at all? Well, it comes really handy, especially when you're using a image and text together. Okay, so that was the example of this. Let's take some graphic here. Okay, I'm going to use this black guitar. We are using black for the purpose of this, and I'm going to put it as a fill. So it's coming on this like this, and I want my text. So I'm going to put it as a backward, and I cannot see my text because the text is also black. So what I'm going to be doing, let's see, try the opacity for the text, how it's going to look like. No, nothing is happening for the text opacity. So I'm going to try with this graphic opacity. This is not an image, it's a PNG file, it's a graphic. So I'm going to decrease it. Okay, so now you see I've decreased the opacity of this particular PNG file, and then my font is visible. So you can play around with this opacity and see how it's going to work out. And yeah, that's what I can say. So hopefully I've clearly explained you how to use this new feature on Zazzle Designer Dashboard, the opacity. What's the point of this, what's the purpose of it, and how you can use it. I've just shown you a few methods. Of course, there are unlimited number of ways in which you can use this option, and you can create beautiful designs and products from them that are easily customizable by your customer. Let me know in the comment section below, are you going to be using this feature? If you have any questions, any doubts, let me know. And don't forget to check out the holiday sales masterclass. It's 20% off. The coupon code, the links are in description. Check it out. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in this video. I'll see you the next time. Bye bye.